One of the things about a recorded virtual acceptance speech is that you don't know if the subtleties of humor will work because you can't read the audience. For example, I might say, was the committee out partying at Tim Elliott's house before they selected me? Or were my friends not recognized in COVID masks when they snuck in to vote? But I certainly don't want anything I say to be offensive or misinterpreted into perpetuity. So instead, I will say that I am delightfully surprised to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award, which I graciously accept. Now, I know some of you are probably wondering, who is Stephanie Hanson? Sometimes I wonder that myself. For those who don't know me well, I thought it would be helpful to take a brief look back. I call it my professional time capsule by decade. Ready? 1980s. Went to Vanderbilt, interned at Mid-Missouri Internship Consortium. Not really humble beginnings. Bob Frank was my boss at Rusk. Tim Elliott also trained there. I interned with Maury Brownlee, who became lifelong friend. Bob introduced me to two gentlemen at my first APA rehab psych mixer. It turned out to be Mitch Rosenthal and Bernie Brucker wearing his signature vest and hat. Had no idea who they were at the time. Glad I didn't admit that out loud. Became great colleagues. 1990s, moved to North Carolina, making Bob sad. Developed a postdoc program and outpatient rehab psych services at two hospitals. Co-wrote postdoc training guidelines with Dave Patterson. Chaired Division 22 Ethics Committee for 7 years. Met Tom Kirkhoff, who became my lifelong writing partner. On planning committee, assisting Barry Nuremberg planning the first midwinter conference. Met Suzanne Briere, who became my conference walking buddy. Mary Hibbert and I became the first two women board certified in rehab psychology after examiner Mary Wilman. Joined board 1 year later for 3 years. Worked with cool people like Les Butt and Bruce Kaplan. Became member at large for the division and on ACRM Education and Credentialing Committee. Forgot what ACRM stood for, had to look it up. 2000s, co-wrote ethics book and adopted 2 kids. Okay, the last part was unrelated to rehab, but defining, so I had to include it. 2010s, participated in Baltimore conference, loaned Kim Gorgons a jacket because it was freezing, became lifelong friends. Who doesn't like Kim Gorgons? Invited by Kate Brown to participate in the Hoffman Report presentation at the midwinter meeting. Felt need to co-write another ethics book after that. 2020s, have been executive associate dean in the College of Public Health and Health Professions at the University of Florida for a while now, like 25 years. Obviously, this job isn't busy enough, so joined group revising APA guidelines for assessment and intervention with persons with disabilities. Reading Erin Andrews' terrific book on disability as diversity as part of this process. Always more to learn, so stay tuned. Just happy to be here. There are many other people and experiences I haven't mentioned that have contributed to an incredible professional journey, really a lifelong love affair with rehabilitation psychology. I hope my brief history shows that there are so many ways to get engaged. This was especially important to me in 2001 when I became a single parent. I wanted to continue contributing in a meaningful way in rehabilitation psychology while maintaining a healthy professional personal balance. That was one of the drivers that led me to write the first ethics book with Tom and Shane. If I have contributed in even small measure to the field I am so proud of, I am very humbled. And I am honored that some of you have thought of me as a mentor, but I have received so much more from rehabilitation psychology than I have given. I've been a mentee all along, listening, learning, absorbing all that I could from so many talented people. Literally, I've been surrounded by a who's who of rehabilitation psychology leaders. When you meet people who welcome you and surround you with generosity of intellect and spirit, you want to do better. That is how I feel. I am not only a better, more focused psychologist for all who have touched my professional life, but I am a better, more compassionate human being. I've also come to appreciate the gravity and privilege of being in a position of leadership. I respect all those who serve as role models, which many of you do so well, with integrity and compassion, maybe a little bit of mischief. I am proud to be part of something greater than myself. You know, a division is only a shell. It is the people who give it form and represent the unity and strength we have now. The marginalized realities for persons with disabilities need not be the future, and one of the reasons is the work of Division 22. We join together as a rehabilitation psychology family in common purpose to make the world better through our actions, a world more just, fairer, lighter, and with lives fully realized. As part of one generation of rehabilitation psychologists passing the torch to the next, I feel our roots are strong and our future is stronger because we see the possibilities in the younger generation embracing the common purpose that turns those possibilities into reality, whether it be inch by inch or mile by mile, to cause the cultural sands to shift. I'm a practical optimist. We will change because we must. It's part of our humanity to do so. And this year, shared humanity within which rehabilitation psychology resides is more important than ever. So even though I can't claim humble beginnings, I accept the Lifetime Achievement Award with humility and a joyful heart filled with hope, knowing our field is in good hands. Thank you.